Hey there, everyone. My name is Eric Richards, and I want to talk to you today about the middle of August interest rate specials that I think are the most interesting. So, we're going to talk about specials from various builders. They're going to get below 2% mortgage rates. And how are they able to do this? How are three major builders able to talk about this stuff and not like whisper it in the corner, like literally advertise it to the world? And in one particular scenario, it's Challenger, and they're offering this on some of their townhomes and some of their other communities around Colorado Springs. And I think this is fantastic. So let's get into the big one right here. Challenger Homes is going to offer you 1.99% for the first year, 2.99 for the second year, and 3.99 for the third year, and then it'll adjust back to 4.99. These are not fake loans. These are not negative AM loans. These are not 123 loans. You still have to qualify for this payment right here. What happens is the builder takes that large incentive dollar that they used to give you for landscaping, for design center, for lot premiums, for finished basements, kind of that bonus money that they were always throwing around, depending on the flavor of the month. And now they're putting it into the interest rate. So they create this escrow or this bucket that gets drawn from each month in order to come up with your full payment. And then as you progress down the way in your time in the mortgage, there's less drawn off. So the money is yours and it's being used proactively for your payment. Just understand that's where it comes from. Challenger Homes builds kind of all over. You can see all these green marks here. They're all the way down to Fountain. They're all the way up to Monument. Prices running from, we've got fours, we've got sixes. There's some fours out in Falcon. We have properties down here in Lorson Ranch, close to Fort Carson, down here in Ventana at 450. So these are really great options. And when you consider that they're all over the place and they're offering these incentives in specific neighborhoods, I really want you to pay attention and see if this loan program is right for you. Next one, D.R. Horton, America's favorite builder, or so they like to say. They're building all across Colorado. And basically what they're offering is a host of greatly reduced interest rates. And we'll look at this right here. So the builder rep is saying, hey, we're offering $7,500 towards closing costs, $5,000 in monument, 4.99 fixed for VA and FHA loan, or a 5.5 conventional. They are also paying realtor co-op fees, so you don't need to worry about that now that the world has shifted as far as how co-op fees are paid. And they've got a variety of neighborhoods here to check out. So this is an Aspen Ranch, which is down south in Fountain, and I'll show you a quick map. That's down here. And then they have homes here in Lorson Ranch. Again, quick map right over here. And they also have a neighborhood up in Monument and Willow Springs. These are the prices more like in the sixes. So if you think that D.R. Horton is right for you, then go check them out. I will say that recently working with them was a breath of fresh air, and that I really enjoyed how honest and open they were about their homes. They encouraged a home inspection. They really provided a lot of value. Also in terms of energy efficiency, I think of all the builders in this price range, they're probably doing the most in terms of stuffing insulation in the walls, using the right windows, making sure there's enough insulation in the attic, including things like the right energy efficiency appliances. That means your water heater and your furnace. So if that's interesting to you, keep that in the back of your mind. Lastly, Aspen View Homes has now rolled out 2.25% on FHA and VA loans. Their available inventory is listed right here. And if you ask me for it, I'll certainly send you this list so you can take a look at it. And what you want to do is pay attention to this percentage number right here. This number really is signifying how much incentive dollar is available. So in the ones that are 8%, there's obviously more money to be had to help buy down the rate. In the ones where there's 4% or 3%, there's not as much dollar. You may not need as much because maybe you're like, I'm okay with going down to 3.75% as opposed to 2.25%, which sounds so weird to say. Anyway, Aspen View is all up and down the whole El Paso County area, all the way from Palmer Lake and Monument to out in Black Forest, or just on the edge of Black Forest. That's kind of the Wolf Ranch, Woodman area. Then here along Mark Scheffel, and then in the center of town, and then down here in Lorson Ranch. and then down here in Aspen Ranch, as well as very close to Fountain and Fort Carson area. So if you like what we've seen, certainly reach out to me. I'll be happy to share any of this information with you. I won't covet it. I won't hold it back from you. This is just good, usable intel. Remember, rates as low as 1.99% from one builder, 2.25%, 4.99 fixed from FHA and VA from America's favorite builder. So if you like all that stuff, please reach out to me. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll look forward to speaking with you soon.